We're live.
Okay. Well, I got to tell you, Snarky Roger was definitely wanting to make some smart aleck comment when we started the video today, but I guess you put up with enough from me already. Anyway, so hi, welcome to the video. My name is Roger. I'm here with my co-host Tagg. She's the attractive young lady in the split screen that you can see. We are here with our YouTube channel that we created. It is called Affordable Housing Solutions for Everyday People. So we look for homes. Sometimes we source them from other YouTube channels, hoping to spread the word. And it is because it is our belief that the average median price of a home in the U.S., which we looked up a little while ago and was slightly over $400,000, is pretty much unattainable by everyday people, which is what we consider ourselves, everyday people. So we're looking for homes that require a little bit of elbow grease. You're going to have to do some cleanup, some fix up, some renovations, and that's where our little catchphrase is. With a little elbow grease and a big vision, your dream home is totally within reach. So you can, do the work. You can bring your creativity, and before you know it, you'll be kicking back in a home that is truly yours. Your dream home isn't just a wish; it's a DIY away. Anyway, with that being said, today we're taking a look at a house located in Live Oak, Florida. If you want to follow along, it is at 14344 68th Street in the town of Live Oak, Florida. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,381 square feet on a 4-acre lot. And the house is for sale for $100,700, which is actually pretty much double what we usually try to find houses at. However, the fact that it had a 4-acre lot on it is what I found compelling and interesting. To me, you could fix this house up the way you would want to have it. You'd want it to be to live in it. And then once you've completed that task, you can turn your attention to building on what it is called, where I live at, an accessory dwelling unit, an ADU, which is just, a smaller structure, residential structure for like in-laws or just strangers that, rent from you. And you could put at least one of those on a 4-acre lot in addition to the home that's there. So that's my thought. That's why we're here. This house was built in 1920. We are looking at it from the realtor.com website, where they have 15 photos. And I'm going to stop talking now so that Tagg can introduce the house to us. Thank you for being here and welcome.
Well, okay. This first picture here, I can't really tell. I can't tell if it's the front yard or the backyard or both. I see a door on the left-hand side here, and then I see a sliding door here with a little porch. So
I believe in the other photos, it'll explain it more.
That's a side door. This is weird. It's very different. So not only do you have a side door, a front side door, but you have a sliding glass door in the front. And then the next picture, you have a side door. You can tell that it's different because the trim around the door. This is yellow or beige. And the trim around this door here is green. So
very observant. I didn't notice that. Good catch.
My simple mind is kind of exploding here. What? But anyway, moving on. Um, hmm. Either this is a plant trellis, or maybe they had some horses that they locked up here. I don't know. There's a lot going on here. So let's just not get so hyper focused on the curb appeal of the home, and let's look at the potential. So you never know the roof condition until you're there in person. I do see a little bit of nicks and dings here, but I like a metal roof. I really do. So it looks like we have 3 exterior pictures. So I'm just gonna hop on over. Okay, and we seen them all. So just have an open mind when you view this home, this property here. Just from this photograph here, I think I would extend the porch and make it like do a wrap porch, because we know that there's another side door. Don't know if it's the opposite side or maybe it's in the back side. I don't know. But I would think about just wrapping it around to create some extra outdoor living space and some curb appeal to the property, just to give it balance and some sense of direction. So, anyway, any comments?
Do you mind going to street view? Maybe they'll show us the real front of the house, the part that's closer to the street.
Let's see, do we have another photo? Nope. These two. Okay. Opening up street view. And nice long driveway. I love the trees in the front.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I see some sunflowers, but I'm not really sure if it's strategically placed or real. So anyway, moving on.
If that's your street you're on, then it's nice and quiet, I imagine.
I would
Not,
imagine.
not too much traffic.
Yeah, not at all. So I did hear you chuckle earlier. Um,
Over.
I don't know, something I said. So I guess this is the home right here. This is the street leading up to the property. I think these are fake. I think these were placed here. So anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I would do a porch covering one end and wrapping around here, unless you plan on adding to the home. You can build on the side and you can build up, of course. But just to give it some character, that's what I would do. This is Florida, and with Florida, you really don't. Well, you pay to live outside, pretty much, close to a beach. So looking at this, that's a nice big lot here. Lots of elbow room. Sorry.
I was going to say, it looks like the house is in just about dead center of it, too.
Yeah. You can section this yard off and create a garden. Plenty of sunshine, of course. You could probably grow a lot in just this area that you have. You don't need a whole lot of land to feed yourself. 4 acres that's more than plenty. Okay, do you have any comments about the front? The sides, the doors?
Yeah, I think that's at least one door too many, if not two too many. It's my own personal opinion, but we're here to take a look at what is wrong with the house so that we can make our own comments about what we do about it. I do see that the level of the that patio that is there, or that, I hesitate to call it a deck since it's just a platform, but you can tell the height of the bottom of the door is higher than the height of that door on that lean-to part on the left side, which means you'd need to do a step down, to have your deck height be appropriate for the bottom of that door. But it's easily done. You just have to keep it in mind. And for the record, I am noticing a metal roof, so there's a high likelihood that you wouldn't have any trouble getting homeowners insurance policy on the house, which is often a problem with our houses and the price point we look at them. Anyway, back to you.
Okay. You can always do a ramp on the side door to
I was thinking you would extend the deck all the way to that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You can extend the deck, have a ramp up here, ramping up.
Yeah, I don't see how your ramp would work with a deck that's higher than it is. That's why I was saying just a step down. Anyway, this is why we talk about what your opinions are on what to do with the house, what my opinions are to do with the house. Two different ideas that we hope our viewers will take, process, and find their own way with.
Okay. Moving on to the kitchen. Any comments?
You want me to comment on the kitchen first? I love the double window over the sink. Not in love with the ceiling. Might want to change that, being the guy that I am. Not loving the cabinets, so I'd probably want to go ahead and do an upgrade. Maybe pull these out gently so they can get repurposed in a garage/storage room at another time. I don't think that building exists right now, so I would have to make it. Anyway, there's a dishwasher there. You don't often find that in a lower priced home, so that's one less thing. Although using a dishwasher that somebody else had previously used, I'd have to get one of those boxes of tablets for cleaning dishwashers. I don't know if you're familiar with those. I wasn't until fairly recently, but you can clean the dishwasher itself with these tablets, and then it'll be okay. It won't have other people's food stuff still in it. Maybe clean the filter, of course, too. You'd want to remove the filter and get it clean or replaced if necessary. I'm in a place right now where the filter needs to be replaced, not cleaned, but it just hasn't been done yet. Anyway, those are my thoughts about the kitchen. Back to you.
Okay. Well, I agree with everything you said. I would update the cabinets, have the upper cabinets go up to the ceiling, replacing. Well, the kitchen just needs to be updated. And with this being in a higher price point, $100,000, I probably wouldn't do this right away. I would plan it out first and budget it out. So I'm not strapped financially because, $100,000 with a little creative financing, maybe you can. Well, anyway, I don't want to open up that can of worms, but your mortgage is going to be a little bit higher than something on half the price. So it wouldn't be a cash purchase for me at $100,000. It would have to be mortgaged out. So anyway, moving on. Bathroom. This is different.
It is,
Uh,
yeah.
can't really. I guess this is just a shower combo. Just a shower. I mean, I don't. Hmm. I don't know. I can't figure this out.
Me
It
neither.
just looks like he just steps in. It doesn't look like it's a tub. I would want a tub. So that's something I would be changing. The bathroom just needs to be updated. The windows need to be updated. And for 100,000, it's a little bit more than what I would spend. So I would be going through this home with a fine tooth comb to see what of the larger items that don't have a warranty on it that needs to be replaced, to negotiate what my price would be. Your comments?
Um, you know, when I saw this photo, I couldn't figure out what's going on here either. The shower is a good distance away, so maybe it's really only intended to be like this. It's one that's easy to step into for, you know, senior, somebody like me, or perhaps a little older. I'm not quite to the stage where I can't step into a regular bathtub. So technically it would be doable for me, at least initially, but I'm a fan of a larger tub. I like the idea. I don't do it but a lot, but I like to be able to know I can do it when I want to. And that is to take a nice warm bath and soak myself, you know, read a book or something like that. Um, I know that kind of dates me as a boomer or something like that, but oh well. If you're watching the video, hope you don't turn it off because of that. I don't behave like what we've been seeing boomers behave out there in the real world these days. I'm not that guy. Anyway, this is the only photo that we get for the bathroom, right? We don't know what the sink area and the toilet portion is like, do we? Or even the second bathroom.
Maybe more photos would show us.
Oh,
So we
maybe
have
so.
9 more to go through.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not crazy about the flooring in here, so I would definitely change that.
That is the same that's in the kitchen too, right?
Yeah,
All right. I can't tell. Do you think that that's a carpet with that pattern, or is it like a ceramic tile, or
I think
what do
it's
you
a
think?
ceramic tile. It's
Okay.
either ceramic or stone. Um,
I don't hate it, but I don't love it either.
yeah,
But the amount of work involved with removing it, kind of scares me at the idea of having to do that.
yeah.
there's
So,
there's some ceramic tile.
yeah, looks like they tried to do something fancy.
A little pattern in the center,
Mm-hmm. Um, but
which
it
I
looks
guess
like,
makes this the living room then.
I don't know, maybe a big picture window. I don't know. Um, possibly.
I like that window.
Yeah, I'm thinking that all the windows need to be replaced. Uh, it doesn't look like it's new.
Yeah.
So we have an exterior door here off to the side. So um, maybe the other room is a dining room. I don't know. The pictures are not telling a story. We don't have floor plan. So at this point, we're just guessing. Um, but I do
I,
like the fact that they don't have any popcorn ceilings. And here's a lean-to. So maybe they just added a bathroom and extra space over to the side. So
I'd be contacting the inspections department locally and see if this was permitted and approved. The construction was approved
yeah,
and completed.
and viewing the home. Hopefully, the homeowners are still own the property, where you can really look over the disclosures and start questioning a lot of things here. And so we have more of the same here. So I guess this is the dining room. That's off the front, double doors. Um, hmm, okay. Well, here we have a bedroom. Um, it's a nice size. And I'm just looking at the window. I'm like, yeah, that one's going to need to be replaced too. Ceiling looks like it's in decent shape. But it's still, you still have the cost of renovating.
Still have
Um,
what? Sorry?
the cost of renovating.
Renovating. Okay.
Yes, you still have that cost to endure. So, with the price point being a little higher, um, just be more selective and really take your time to go through the home. Um, not to rip anybody off. That's not what we're trying to do here. But we're just leading with intentions of most of the homes that we look at are in this condition and slightly a little worse
And more worse than the other, I think.
for half the price of what this home costs. And when you're looking at materials, most materials, materials are becoming more user friendly for the DIYers out there. And so if you don't have any serious issues, you don't your budget for labor is going to be cheaper because you can do most of the work yourself. You and a buddy, uh, girlfriend, or whatever get together and you can do a room within a weekend. Um, so anyway, to circle back around, when I see homes in this condition, which isn't horrible, it just it's been lived in, and I see a home that is a lesser price with the same amount of repairs that need to be done to it. Um, I'm my natural instinct is to want to create something instead of being in a home to make it work because I don't have to do a lot of work to it. That's ideal in a perfect world, but we're not a perfect world. And so um, don't get trapped with having to go with a higher price point so you don't have to put in the work. Regardless, you have to put in the work because materials, homes are not built to last forever. So anyway, I think I just bored the
I'm good.
the host to death. I mean, he's just like I see his eyes glazing over. So
I'm
I'm going to be
alive. I'm
quiet now,
alive.
and you can take over and close us out.
Do you, do you want to bring up the map? Maybe take a look at the what do you
Nope,
call it? Satellite
no,
view.
no, I do not. No, I'm
So
just kidding.
yeah, we're both behaving kind of quirky today, I think. So here we are, hopefully just about finished with our video on this house. I think it's a pretty neat house, as you may have been able to tell from our individual comments that we both have different ideas on what to do with the house, and we hope that, like I already said, maybe one thing that I said, something that Tagg said, will actually in your head work out to something you want to do. And so that's really our only intent. Once you've got the key to the house, you've closed on it, you've inspected it and negotiated and got your financing in order, and you've closed, and you're turning around and looking, you open the door and you're like, what do I do first? What's next? Those kind of things. this is what we hope that our video helps you with. So best of luck to you on your home buying journey. And thanks for taking your time and spending it with us. And I'm going to turn things back over to Tagg to close us out. Thanks for being here.
Yes, so I would like to remind you that your dream home might be just one project away. If you're into fixer-uppers or homegrown gardens, this channel is your go-to for real freedom through affordable living and homesteading. And if you have a property you would like to share, we are more than happy to help you get the word out. Just post your property in the comments with the link, and we'll share it. After all, it's about people helping people. And we will catch you next video.